Okay, Josie. Good to go. Ready? Action.
Hello everyone, it's your girl Simply Josie again. You are welcome back to the DTV channel. We are here in Cape Coast. We are asking people, ladies and gentlemen, about their perspective in the kind of partner they want in a relationship. Thank you. Let's go and catch some fun.
What I look out for in a man, it goes beyond the physical, our men should be attractive, so I prefer them dark, but he should be interesting, a very good communicator, intelligent, hardworking, someone who assumes interest in what I want to do.
Okay.
We should have things in common. I like to read a lot, so definitely my partner should be someone who likes to read as well.
Not to cut her short, she said it's not supposed to be just physical. It goes beyond physical. She likes reading, and so if you're coming her way, you should equally love reading.
Sure.
You don't care about me, do you, Isaac?
Just because I'm having a sit down with my friends, you think I don't care about you? Seriously?
There you go again. You make it sound so simple.
Mommy, we are just hanging out. Nothing more, nothing less. Do you have a problem with that?
I think you care more about your friends than you care about me.
Oh.
Bro, you good?
Yeah, I'm good, bro. Thanks. So, is this why you called me out here? Just to nag me?
Is that what you think this is? I am nagging you? Isaac, you don't care about me, do you? You are always busy. Never make time for me. How do you expect us to work? How do you expect this relationship to work, Isaac?
Do you know your problem? You're never content with whatever I give you. I got you a new phone, I give you chop money, and you're still not content.
I see why you like spending time with your friends more than you spend time with me. Your girlfriend? So just to sit down and chase girls. That's all you guys do.
Look, I don't have time for this. I really don't have time for this. Alright.
But I thought you've broken up with your girlfriend.
I have. Still feeling depressed about it. But Charlie, we move.
Slow. After a whole year taking care of this girl, she just left you for a rich guy, Charlie. Sorry, man.
For a richer guy, Charlie.
I'm not surprised you did that.
Why do you say that?
Because you and I are the kind of guys who listen to what women say instead of watching what they do.
Thought I heard my name. Sup?
Yep. Was talking about you, Matthew, and your girl problems.
Why not Papa here?
Come on for there.
Oh nah. Papa is a proper jerk. No woman problems there at all.
So what is this thing about Matthew and I?
How you relate to them. When it comes to women, these things matter. regardless of what they will tell you. Looks, social status, money, and confidence.
What about being considerate, romantic, you know?
Wonderful people, it's again your girl Simply Josie, still ongoing with our street interviews concerning the spec a man or a woman would want before reconsidering a relationship. I have with me a beautiful lady. I am Simply Josie, your name?
I am Sarah.
Okay, Sarah. So Sarah, would you prefer a man who is kind, a man who is nice, a man who is romantic, or having money? Which of them will interest you before reconsidering to be in a relationship with such a person?
I think I would go for a man who is kind or caring.
Okay.
For the fact that if a man is kind, it comes with a lot of benefits actually.
Okay.
If a man is kind, he is caring, he will be available to you, he will try to be there for you, to provide for you, and be more actually, to love you and be more than just caring for you. So actually I prefer to go for a man who is kind.
Okay, so wrapping it up, she says a man who is kind is a man full of love, attention, or anything any woman will seek for. So she would prefer going for a man who is kind to all the attributes I mentioned earlier on. With the exception of a man who is kind, is there any other qualities you want?
Well, he should be jovial and be ready to go on a crazy path with me. I mean, I like to make jokes. I like to have a good time. And when I say good time, I like to crack, just say a lot of crazy stuff. I mean, generally. And I want a guy who can actually do that with me. And not a guy that I would say something and he wouldn't even find the funny part of it. And, you know, it would just
take it to heart.
Probably, yes, take it to heart and make a whole lot of
a boring
unnecessary.
One.
Exactly. So, yes, I would love a man who can actually play with me.
You know, there is this adage that I really love so much. Birds of the same feathers. I wouldn't say confuse their masters. They flock together. She is one type who is very jovial. And as such, she wouldn't want a boring gentleman, because if this lady is one type that is always full of fun, then, as I said, birds of the same feathers flock together. It's again your girl, Simply Josie.
If you are lucky, you may find a woman that loves you. Just for you. They are called unicorns. In my view, they are hard to find. Most women don't operate that way, especially the attractive ones. She's into you if you satisfy her list or requirements. Like I said, looks, money, status, confidence, and let me quickly add, promising future prospects. You see, women want men whom other men look up to and want to be like, and other women want to be with. Oh, if you're having any Disney fairy tale ideas about women being romantic, soft, sweet creatures, bros, women look for the best possible options in life. That is trying to get the best man she can mate with. To me, relationship is equal to business for women.
So wonderful people, it's again your girl Simply Josie here again with the interview. Yes, as you saw earlier in the previous video, we are going around asking beautiful lady, of course, the aspect they want in a man before we're considering them as their boyfriend. Talk less of even going further to be their partners, in marriage. Cristiano, Cape Coast, Cristiano, Rebecca Fancy, Metre Igwe. Mrs. is Simply Josie, me for sure was in the office.
Mrs. is Juliet Pinker.
Juliet Pinker, me for sure. Aben, Aze, Eben Azina Russia will be in and Sana Jibenina to the one who came.
Mpebena, over bomb, our brabum, some watch ma, were to war bomb.
Or a try of Pebenina or your bofo. On your Benina or your quatrini. Or Pebenina or Bob one. Sam Abrafokan, In case baby Christ or Benina or Bosonimu and Kakaka together they build. Apart from Benina or Bobo, Abazibium narration or Benin.
Okay. Benina. Like, the humble. Yeah.
On Benina or Basabasa, or Benina or your humble marriage, or Benina or Brunawase, or Benina or him penny for all to chow and sand away here, on Benina. Opo day chat master if what other na zibu the being of fashion or shunyan or like why yam swimming yeah or jam pe be you get a boy or pe be na okwa so mesre wo mebisa awa so akwa so ra but yam fashion and chada wa cha aso na aso wa bobom na wa ya sorry for madam na say Mary it's again your girl simply Josie and I'm out.
Not all women are like that.
Most women are. Relationships means business for women, bro. The thing is this. Most women will not let you see this trait in them, or else you end up judging them. If it suits a purpose, she will lie to avoid confrontation and make herself look like an angel. That is why you never listen to what they say, but rather watch what they do.
You know so much about women, eh?
I research a lot. It's part of my line of work. In fact, you need to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Degraft TV. You could learn a thing or two on there about relationships.
Okay then, explain my girl out. Sometimes she's nice, she's cool, she's good, but she can be a real headache.
Because you let her. Guy, you must let this sink in. If you don't set the boundaries, she will wipe the floor with you eventually.
Boundaries? Boundaries? Come on, I just want some peace of mind.
Then don't have a girlfriend. Silence is bliss. Or
it's nice to be with someone. Plan towards a family, kids.
Alright, do what I do. Set boundaries. I am not interested in quarrels with women. I let women in my life know this. If you push me, take me for granted, you won't be seeing me anymore. Do you know how I do it?
Tell us.
I have put in work from way back. Built up my social status. I have successful, thriving businesses for a young man. And I also make damn sure she knows that other women find me desirable without necessarily telling her. So if she gives me drama, I use a simple formula. Elimination by substitution.
Won't you pick it up?
Nah, it's just some new girl be at the day too. Anytime she calls, I don't pick on the first ring. Doggone.
And why is that?
Charlie, never let a girl feel like you are always available for her. She's got to know that the man is always busy. Busy with stuff that you have to do. So that she knows who is in control.
What if it's an emergency?
My guy, if it's an emergency, she'll send a text. So let the phone ring, yeah? She misses me. That's how I like to keep it. Not to be responding whenever she texts or calls. I'm a busy man, making money for her to enjoy. So I shouldn't be distracting myself with such small talk.
Good man. Papa is spot on.
You know what? Why don't you tell them the story?
You mean the tale of three damsels?
Which story that?
Charlie, damsels in distress.
Drop the thing, lad. Drop the thing, my guy. Drop bomb. Okay. This is about a year and a half ago. I was dating 3 young women at the time. Colin Tego, Sewa Donko, and finally, Serena Yaya. Eventually, I had to make a choice. That's how these things work out in the long run.
3 women at a time. Wow. That's a lot.
If that is how you want to see it, I prefer to think of it like this, keeping my options open. You see, when you are dating an attractive girl, know that there are other 15 or more guys knocking at your door. I call them satellites orbiting the moon. She may say she's dating you, but you have to consider this. In 365 days of a year, all sorts of men are going to be hitting on her. Now the question is, what is the probability of her saying no to all of them? Think about this. It is easy for her to exercise her options. And if she does get a better offer, bro, hypergamy in women dictates that she very likely will look at that option and kick you out. So why shouldn't a typical man like me exercise my options? Anyway, back to my story. I first got to meet Colleen at the Faculty of Law. I must say, I was impressed. She looked very well put together. I was working on a project with a law lecturer who was a friend of hers. It was inevitable that I would bump into her again. When opportunity presented itself, I made sure I got to talk to her.
I'm not confident like that. I really struggled during my first time talking to a lady.
You see, you should not think of it when you approach a lady. If you do it enough, it becomes natural. Experience.
Like how? See, you must think of something. Plan what you are going to tell her. Else, you can easily mess up.
It's true. But when you do it enough, you become a natural, experienced. That is, it wouldn't be much of a problem for you. I hope you get me. So I started a conversation with her. Obviously, I knew she was involved at some level with the law faculty. She caught on that I was producing a documentary on criminal law for a lecturer friend. I made it known to her I would need her assistance with regard to my documentary. She was skeptical at first, but I pressed my case, dropping hints of what I was into, not only running my own film production company, but also the owner of a successful car rental business. I think what helped break the ice was when I gave her my business card and insisted that she came on board with my project. I ended it with if she was interested, then she should give me a call.
So, how did it work out?
Well, I didn't have to wait for too long. 3 days later, she sent me a simple text. Hi.
Strong vibes at work. Hey, my guy, you did formal?
With vibes. Obviously, she knowing about my businesses made an impression. And no doubt, she must have done a background check with my law lecturer friend. So I just told my lecturer friend to put in a good word. We got a first date sort of fixed. Everything was okay, chilled out environment, the music was okay. It would give me a chance to really engage with her and connect very well. I had a bag full of jokes prepared as well. Obviously, I was interested in more than her opinion regarding my law documentary. Actually, I made my intent clear to her. No point beating about the bush. After all, she was an attractive woman.
But wasn't that too straightforward? Some ladies say they like the guy to take things slow.
In most cases, there's a girl messing around with you and wasting your time.
You see, a lot of what girls say in such cases is simply a shit test to see if you really have what it takes to be a real man with them.
Because whilst you're wasting time with this girl, another rich man is telling her what she really wants. So why don't you be more direct?
As I was applying a few compliments to her person, I realized that she was a graduate of law school, gone through a few degrees or so and was looking to specialize in criminal law. Quite the busy type, career-oriented and all. Technically, she was single, though from time to time she went out on dates, still trying to find herself as she termed it. Only God knows what that means when they say that. By the end of the night, I knew I had a good chance of getting her to bed.
So you chop him?
No, I pray give her.
Bro, you know what's up. Hey, that guy.
Oh, but wait. On a more serious note, it wasn't that night. Let's move to the next lady, Sewa. It makes me laugh anytime I recall the first time I met her. I found it a bit amusing and peculiar to see a young woman trying to change a car tire. Well, that is what it looked like at that time. Initially, she refused all my offers to get her tire fixed. Something I found a bit odd, but eventually she gave in. I guess it was the first sign of how independent a woman she could and would be. At the end, my help was accepted. We had a car sorted out, and I thought it's okay to push my agenda. After all, she's an attractive woman. I gave her my company card for my car rental business, letting her know if she ever needed a renter, she shouldn't hesitate to get in touch. I left it at that. So, it was about a day later when I had a thank you message from her, expressing her gratitude for everything I did for her.
Okay, so who made the first move? I mean, asking out those things.
Me, of course. But wait, were you expecting her to?
Oh, but it happened.
It's not the norm, bro. It's not the norm.
Her reaching out to me came in a rather quaint way. She invited me to lunch on a Saturday to her very own chop bar.
She owns a chop bar?
Yeah, man, for real. And I was impressed. I guess I did make a good impression on her the first time we met. The woman sure did know how to make a man smile on the first date. The food was top notch, and on top of that, she made for good company.
Sounds like good fun. First date, and a girl doing all the spending. Okay, that's dope.
Yep. And, I have not had many dates like that.
My guy, this one he did lie. It be one off. You guys, it be standard process. Man for always pay.
I agree with that one. So, after that, what next?
We talked on, and I got to know she ran a provision shop in addition to the chop bar. Our conversation turned into boys and girls. She was waiting for her Prince Charming to sweep her off her feet. I did my best not to interrupt the dialogue at that stage. I thought it would end with us going our separate ways at the end of that night. But then, she surprised me with a question. What was I doing later that night? The look in her eyes spoke volumes more than her words. mind blowing. By morning, I was so exhausted.
Well, that's a nice ending to a nice story.
Charlie, you guys, the last and final lady, the boss chick herself, Serena Yaya. Hey, Don, you chop better thing, I swear.
Hey, Lawrence. You're good though. From north to south. Oh, you chop them.
Action.
Hey! What do you think you're about to do? You're come to slap me. Oh, but no back to it. Hold me.
What were you thinking?
Hey!
What
You
were you
know who
thinking?
I am. You want to slap me, Abby? Hey! I guess you don't know who you're joking with.
Okay.
You don't know.
Okay.
You
Keep on
don't
talking.
know.
Keep
Yes,
on talking.
I'll keep talking.
Keep
You
on
don't.
talking.
You hey! No! You're come to slap me.
Eh.
Hey!
All right.
You're not serious.
I hear.
Cut. Charlie, guys, that's very good.
It was during filming of a short commercial with my film crew that I got to meet Serena. She had accompanied a friend that day. I thought she was well pretty in what I call a clean, non-cosmetic way. I knew I had to get a number, hook or crook. And you know, I did just that.
Oh, so this is my friend Serena. Serena, this is my producer, Mr. Degraft. Yeah, and he's like a big brother to me too. So, yeah.
Hi, Serena.
Hello, Mr. Degraft.
Wow. I must say, you are just a perfect creation from the Supreme Being.
Yeah.
How come I don't have your number? You know what? I think it's time to rectify that. Here you are. Okay. Alright. I'll give you a call. Alright?
Thank you.
Please, take care of your friend, yeah? And that is how I got involved with all three ladies.
So, what is it like dating all three at the same time?
Not easy. Yes, I was having fun, but then you have to be a high value man to spin plates like that.
Plates? I don't get you.
Chill. Spinning plates equates to running different women. Charlie, street talk, bro. Stay focused. Guys, stay focused, man. The Don is talking.
So, as I was saying, these ladies are into a high value man. A man like me. They wouldn't want to get with some broke bros. I can guarantee you that. Colleen, Colleen is the type who likes the good life. Dinners, exotic food, trips out of town. In short, expensive. She's hardworking, and so she feels she deserves the good things of life, which of course includes a man like me. Make no mistake, I knew if it wasn't for what she knew about me, she wouldn't be interested. And when things got freaky between us, it was on another level. With Sewa, things were a bit low-key when not busy with a choba or shop. I would call Sewa the very busy, organized, down-to-earth type. She takes time to plan outings. She usually initiates them. She likes going on trips, walks to interesting places. She's not the type who likes clubbing and loud parties. She prefers places that are not noisy, proper chilled out.
I see. How about Serena? Also freaky. I bet she's very naughty.
On the contrary, Serena is just a regular girl. A final year student studying conservation biology, picture crazy like many young girls, naive about things beyond her years, but a guru on everything generation is related. She made me feel really alive. But as always with most relationships, the good comes with the bad, or should I say, some bad. I will start with Serena, our final student. At this point, it is time for some red flags. She was picture crazy. Anywhere we went, her phone got busy. That wasn't a big deal to me. But anyway, it was announcing something else. A need for attention validation. For a girl to call herself my woman and post certain pics, especially on social media, that's some way.
But bro, she be free spirit. I don't go agree make you control am like that.
Control. But who said I'm interested in controlling her?
Charlie, it be like you guys know they understand. Who a high value man is. The Don is.
Of course, a rich guy, somebody will get resources.
So, you think being rich brings you respect? Huh? Now, let me tell you a clear definition of who a high value man is. A high value man is a man whom other men want to be like or look up to, and most women want to sleep with or be with. You get me? So please, don't ever think that being rich brings you respect. No, it doesn't work that way.
And you are a high value man.
I am not the one with girl problems.
Okay. So how did it go with Serena?
It wasn't just the picture issue, but also the guys she called her friends. Well, I'm not saying she was up to some funny stuff with other men. But one thing a man must understand is that every pretty girl has a lot of men. Just like the satellites orbiting her. They are only waiting for their time to get in between her legs. It's serious. For my part, I made it clear to her that if she wanted me to take her seriously, then random guys messaging her, linking her, wasn't something I wanted to deal with. I was prepared to walk away ASAP if she had a problem with my requirements. Come on, guys. We all know the game. Men want sex from pretty girls. And the day a girl is vulnerable, one of those so-called guy friends will be smashing her in bed.
Bro. But as they date 3 women, it don't be double standard that.
Women are different, bro. Being a high value man, you are rare amongst the other men. Because you bring a lot to the table. Women are born with value. Her beauty, youth, fertility. For men, no one is going to value me for my youth, being handsome, healthy sperm. No, that doesn't give man value. Men are valued based on what they bring to society. Money, status, confidence, promising future prospects, and all that. You know what? Some years ago, women didn't value me at all. But now, guys, the story has changed. Because I am now a better version of who I was in the past.
The Don, I think it's time you get us to where you upset our dear ladies.
You mean where he tells them about each other?
Are you listening to yourself? Lawrence!
Colin, same way you have requirements for me, the same way I have requirements for you too.
Wait, so you expect me to give up on my career, my dreams, my future because you say so?
Well, I can get where she's coming from.
You get what? It's not like I was trying to enslave her. No.
But you expect her to give up her dreams for yours?
Okay, guys. Let me clarify things properly. Good. The thing is like this. It wasn't like, as I said, I was trying to enslave her. But I always need to put my agenda ahead of her. I was at a point where all three ladies wanted to step up their relationship with me. Getting serious, engagement, wedding bells. Now, before a woman takes you seriously, you will have to tick most of the things on her list. So why can't I also do same with her? She holds me to a standard, and I also hold her to a standard.
Bro, continue laugh. You could catch the fun before the story go end.
Colin, if you want me to put a ring on your finger, then you must meet my requirements. You see, I want a woman who is ready to be a wife and a mother, 100%. Not someone who wants to put her agenda ahead of mine. You tell me I would have to wait until you are ready to make babies. You tell me you want to build a career in law, fine. But that will not work for me.
I can't believe you are telling me this. Wait, don't my dreams and what I want to be in life matter to you?
What matters to me is the character of the woman I am going to give my name to.
Do you even love me, Lawrence? Because if you did, we'd find a compromise. What's so wrong with me wanting what I want from life?
Fine. I would have to look at other options.
What did you say? Options. You have options. Since when did you get these options?
Sweetheart, you are not the only woman on this planet.
You've been seeing other women, haven't you?
I am not doing this anymore.
You know what? Screw you, Lawrence, and all your bullshit requirements. I'm a very successful woman. I don't need a man like you to come tell me what to do. I don't need no man. You all are the same.
And a therapist? What do I use this for?
You need help, obviously. You douchebag. You're sick up in there.
Me? Sick? Sick. Sorry, okay? Sick. Okay, fine. Sorry. I'm sorry. Alright?
You make me sick, Lawrence. To hell with you. Fuck you.
Hey, listen, I'm not sick, okay? I'm not. Can you imagine? I'm just being real with you. Okay?
You didn't try working things out with her, did you?
But why would I? She has her conditions, and I have mine. She wanted to put her agenda ahead of mine. Guys, is that really fair?
True. Yeah, true. So, how do things work out with Sewa?
I used a different angle with Sewa. Like Colleen, she also wanted to take her relationship a step further.
Well, babes, there's something my friends say I'm very good at. Yeah. And that's getting to know what people are thinking, one way or the other. And I feel there's something off about you, even though we are laughing, talking about interesting stuff. There's something off about you. So, Lawrence, what's on your mind? Please talk to me. Lawrence?
Sewa,
Yep.
why do you like me?
And what do you mean by that?
I mean, why are you dating me?
Because you're a great guy. Yeah. What else?
Great guy.
Yeah. And you are kind. You are considerate. And you are very ambitious, honestly. And then I love your drive. And I know you can take very good care of me.
Okay.
But, Lawrence, where is this whole thing about why do you like me coming from? Isn't it obvious that I like you?
I am assessing the situation. I mean, assessing us.
This is really giving me a weird vibe, honestly.
Don't let that bug you. But you know, I'm curious about something.
There we go again. Sure.
Yeah. If we were getting married, and I ask you to sign a prenup document, would that be fine with you?
Wow. Well, Lawrence, that's an odd thing to do, honestly. But are you worried about something perhaps? Or you just don't trust me?
I see where this is going.
Her being worried about signing a prenup was a red flag for me. If someone loves you, signing a prenup shouldn't be a big deal at all, should it? No. It shouldn't.
Charlie, men have to protect their assets these days. There are lots of dragon ladies in disguise about.
But I thought you said she was rich. Having a choba, her own store. See, come on. A young lady with all of that wouldn't need your money, Lawrence.
Really? Know this, okay? As soon as you get married to a woman, your money becomes her money. And her money is her money. Her money is never your money. What I say?
Hey, Lawrence.
Wait, now, let me go deeper for you to get this. I never said she was necessarily rich. No. I never said that. This is what happened. You see, guys, I did some digging around for info. The chop bar and the shop had belonged to her late mom. In her mother passing away, the shop and the restaurant automatically became hers. Sewa's father had never really been in the picture for her. That's one thing I found out. So yes, from all appearances, she appeared a well-to-do young lady. But then, all wasn't smooth running with the restaurant and the provision shop. She was having ups and downs trying to steady the whole ship.
But there are still assets. A shop bar and a provision store. Oh, see, You could have stepped in and make things work better.
My brother, I don't need to. I have a lot going for myself.
But aside the movie business and car rentals, her provision shop and restaurants could have been a good addition.
Or they could become a drain on my financial base.
But you could have helped.
I do not need that hassle. Mind you, it's not like I needed the businesses, okay? Because aside what you guys see me doing, I am well invested in cryptocurrency. And I'm not interested in a business I cannot have full control of. Which is exactly what a shop and a chop bar would have been to me.
So man, how did the prenup thing go?
Right. Let me get back to my story.
Don't you trust me?
Hey, I do. Okay? It's just a matter of principle. And it's a normal thing to do these days.
Look, babes, can we talk about this some other time? Because I just want to enjoy my work with you, you know?
Of course. Let's do that.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. And when we come back from the walk, I would love to prepare you a special delicacy that my mom taught me. And guess which food that is?
Tell me.
Granite soup and yam.
I cannot wait for that.
Yeah, you will love it. It's so amazing.
Does it mean you didn't pursue it any further with her?
Nah. I had to let it go. There were other things to resolve.
For peace of mind, right?
Honestly, I couldn't be bothered.
Charlie, Don, time for our therapist too.
Wait, therapist?
It is the next part of our story.
What about Serena?
Don't worry. We will get there. Remember the drama I had with Colleen and the card she threw at me?
Yeah. What about it?
So, I was seated with this older cousin of mine, a guy we all call Solenko. Why he's called that? I don't know. We just call him that. So we are hanging out, killing time.
And let me guess, the business card somehow came up.
Yep. It sure did. Solenko was wondering if Colleen was really serious about me needing a shrink.
A therapist called Tiffany?
You know, probably some friend of hers.
And why would she think you needed a shrink?
Shaming language, of course. You know, just to make me feel bad.
Guess what?
What?
Why don't you go in and check this therapist out?
Check the therapist out? What for?
I think it will be fun. You go in and see this Dr. Tiffany. And you tell her you have a woman problem. And you need help.
Help doing what?
Picking one of them, obviously.
Are you serious?
You bet I am.
Solenko sounds like a rascal.
Oh yeah, he is. He has always been devious. But he knows a thing or two about women. For example, have you ever heard of Brifort's law?
Brifort's law? What that?
Not by fault. Brifort. Spelled Briffault.
And what does it say?
Where the female derives no benefit from a relationship with a male, no such association takes place. We see this with mammals, we see it with us humans. It is what it is.
You can Google it. Brifort's law is a genuine thing.
For real, Brifort's law. It's true.
Imagine, they call me a jerk. Meanwhile, they date guys who meet their financial needs. Double standards. Double standards.
Papa, girls say you are a jerk because you are not a gentleman at all. You are rude.
Very funny. Are they gentle women? When they play mean games with us? Women think we describe them as sex objects. But in the long run, they see us more like success objects. And the interesting aspect, we are ATM machines there for them to cash checks. Imagine, is that fair?
So, Dr. Tiffany, what does she have to say about you dating 3 women?
So, it went down like this. I booked a few sessions with her, like Solenko. I was beginning to think it could be a fun experience, me seeing a therapist because I was dating 3 women. So, I got to see Tiffany a couple of times, during which I outlined why I like each of these 3 ladies I was dating. Eventually, it boiled down to choosing one of them. And so on a Thursday, and on my final session, we decided that I would have to make a choice, following her recommendations, of course. After all, that is why I was attending sessions with Dr. Tiffany, to help me arrive at a decision.
Yeah, I can do all that. I have that sorted out as well. Alright. I'll add that account as well. Alright, I have to go. Got a client. Let's talk later on. Mr. Degraft, can we begin?
Sure.
Please sit.
Thank you.
Mr. Degraft, frankly speaking, my honest opinion is one of you simply being greedy when it comes to dating of these 3 ladies.
So, pick one for me then.
That's not for me to do.
You see, you are the expert in such matters, a relationship coach. Who would you pick?
The question should be more of, what do you want in a woman? Do you want a partner you can build your life with together? Or you want to keep playing the field of which you enjoy doing?
Tiffany, we've been going over this for a couple of sessions. Okay, I really want you to pick one for me. If you were in my shoes, what would you do?
Okay, let me pretend to be a man. A lot of men ask this question when dealing with women these days. What does she bring to the table?
Yes, very true. We are asking that question.
So, I'll pick a woman who brings more to the table in terms of peace of mind, less baggage, who has something going for herself. A woman I naturally gel with.
And that's just what I did.
Wait, so it be who you pick, Sewa or who?
It was Sewa, straight up.
But I haven't broken down the heart-to-heart chat I had with Serena, the uni girl. Remember?
Happy just the delay for him talk. And it's obvious. See, Sewa brings so much to the table as compared to the other girls.
My brother, Colleen does as well. Listen, apart from the fact that she knows exactly what she wants, she's also a quality woman.
But Charlie, Sewa does it for me. See, she's bringing the provision shop and the chop back to the equation.
I hear you, okay? But let me finish with Serena's bit so we can make a fair assessment.
I don't know, but I just like you.
See, I need a real answer.
Okay, I'll start like this. Please, don't be mad at me, okay?
Come on. We are having, an honest one-to-one chat, or let me say a heart-to-heart chat. So, why will I be mad at you?
The first thing is, you were a movie producer.
Okay.
And I don't think we would have met if it wasn't filmmaking.
I remember how we met.
It's a profession I want to get into. Not just acting, but also operating cameras, editing, making movies, and a whole lot. Yes. So I think it's really cool to have a boyfriend who is into something I want to build a career in, who will not only love me, but also mentor me.
I see. So, is that all?
No. Then of course, you are rich. Girls like money. We like a comfortable life. Yeah, we do. Every girl wants a man who can handle business.
Amen.
You know what, Lawrence? You're a nice guy. You're handsome. You're confident. You're smart. And you really know how to turn me on.
I see. So, the bedroom skills is really, really important for you ladies, huh?
Of course, yes. Sex really matters to us ladies. But for me, I just want to be with you. I want to love you. I want to cook and clean for you. I can see things working out between us. Unless probably you have something else on your mind.
You mean someone else on my mind?
I know other girls find you attractive. But for me, I'm cool with it. So far as you don't mess up things between us.
Fantastic. Well done.
What a big man you are. Listen, you must be very proud of yourself. Cheating on 3 ladies at a go.
Excuse me, lady.
I have an excuse. I've sat down here listening to your repulsive diatribes against women. Hey, wait, catch it. Is your mother not a woman? Or she's an alien?
Whoa. Girl, you're steady, why? We are not hating on women here.
I've been listening to you guys close to an hour, and you've not said anything nice about women.
Ah, madam. Why?
Seriously, Cynthia, that's enough. Stop making a scene here.
Stop making a what? Didn't you hear what they were saying? Huh? Didn't you hear them? And you have the nerve to be sleeping around, doing dirty with women, and then complaining in addition. Hey, what kind of a rotten human being are you?
It's okay, Cynthia. It's time to go. Come on,
I'm
let's
not
go.
going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. Let me deal with them first.
What's that?
Bro, control your girl, oh. Are you?
Control who? Why? Are you going to beat me or what? What are you going to do? Tell me, what are you going to do to me? Just leave me. Let me deal with them. Leave me.
Guys, sorry about that.
Leave me. You like your type. Hey, leave me alone. Let me deal with them. I won't forgive you. You left me.
Hey, that woman, is she okay?
Did that just happen?
Yep. Sure, it did.
Because this one, I think she vexed you sake of Phoebe player.
She can hate on Jay-Z as well.
A man like Jay-Z can cheat and may cheat. But it is more of he has the option to. But will he cheat always? That differentiates him from a womanizer. Actually, it makes him more attractive to his woman. Women do not want men other women don't want. Simple.
Exactly, my guy.
Women don't want men other women don't want.
I bet Beyonce was as crazy as this girl when she found out.
Maybe. But let me tell you something. Whenever you are dealing with an angry woman, as a man, please, do not follow their actions. Keep your calm. Just keep your cool and ignore them.
If she's aggressive and hitting you, what would you do?
Trust me, bro. Best to walk away. Remember, even if you are right, society will take a side of the story over yours. It's just the way things are. I can assure you of this. A man who is a master of his emotions is very attractive to women. And besides, you don't want to deal with the drama that comes with striking a woman, especially in circumstances where others get to see it happen. A man shouldn't be in a position whereby he uses violence against a woman. I know there are exceptions, but when it comes to relationships, it's a big no. As a man, do not place yourself in a situation in which you can hit and harm her. The average woman is nowhere physically as strong as the average man. Walk away, bro. Always walk away and avoid the drama.
We are still waiting to find out which girl you picked.
Before I get to that, let me clarify a few more things about what a high-value man is. Unlike my father, I didn't want to be a plumber. I had a fascination with cars. School was not much of an option for us boys. Money came first, but I tried the best I could. Like I said, I had a fascination with cars, so I managed to convince my dad to help me become a mechanic. Life Life was simple for a while. Then my father lost his job. It had a great effect on him. Depression, and it affected the entire family. It was a difficult moment. He would take the little my mother would earn and spend it on drink. It went on for 2 years, till one day, things went too far with his drinking. His death turned everything upside down. School was no longer an option for us boys. But for me, I stuck with my mechanic work. I loved cars. For my older brother, it was another story. Unlike me, my older brother was looking for a faster option. He decided to join a gang to make ends meet the fast way. For him, crime was a better option than honest work. I didn't want any part of that though. It paid off, as you can see. After some years, I became a master apprentice and I started handling my boss's clients. One fateful day, something wonderful happened.
You won the lottery?
No, there was nothing like that. A long-time client of my boss asked me if I would be interested in becoming a driver for him. He had a fleet of cars and needed someone who knew cars and could help him run the business.
And he picked you just like that?
Yes, he did. Because over the years, I have proven myself to be very honest, hardworking, and resourceful. I was just the kind of person he was looking for.
That's how you entered into the car rental business.
I grew in his business, and he grew with me. I learned a lot from him and improved myself. I wanted to be like my new boss. I learned to write and read by going back to school, even hiring tutors. And my boss grew to trust me with his business. From him, I learned about Bitcoin and I invested in it. At the time, many people didn't believe in it. He encouraged me to stick with it. The man was just a revelation in my life.
But hey, you never told us about your younger brother.
He died 2 years after the death of my father. You know, my mother is still alive and my older brother is doing fine.
Wow. Sorry. My condolences.
Come on. I'm okay. Alright? But let me finish with what I started. So then I grew up, stronger mentally and financially. I also began to understand more about life. How sharing of information and knowledge transfer are powerful tools in controlling society. It prompted my film production company, which I'm still building. I can influence society that way. Guys, and now, time for the chosen one.
Finally. Igobisewa, the woman has a lot to offer. I mean, out of the three.
I think you picked Serena, not Sewa.
And why will I pick Serena over Sewa, who brings a lot to the table? A shop and a restaurant.
Because out of these three women, it was Serena who was ready or willing to be your partner.
Oh, I see.
I remember how you talked about them, and I think the reason you spoke of your life growing up and all was to make us realize how much goes into making of a genuinely successful man or a high-value man. He is one tested by the fires of life. Like you said, he is a man other men want to be like and emulate, and women want to be with, sleep with. He may not necessarily be a millionaire or a billionaire, but he is a man of substance, a man who makes a difference in life and leaves a legacy behind.
Feminism and modern society have empowered women in this modern era, which is a perfect thing. However, there are drawbacks. More women have access to education. More and more women now occupy job roles. Some years back, they wouldn't have. Women are now earning more money. As they have become empowered, so too has their pool of choices in men reduced. You see, women prefer to date up and not to date down. The more successful a woman is, the more she will require a man who is above her socio-economically. This is making many women choose from a very small group of men in society who meet their requirements. This small group of men have a monopoly, hence the 80 to 20 school of thought. But what most women do not understand is that the same way they have standard for men, same way men have standard for women, especially the top-notch guys. A high-value man is not interested in a woman's degrees or necessarily how much she makes, if she has a fancy job or how popular she is and whatnot. And unlike the average man, who is afraid to tell a woman what is on his mind, a high-value man would tell a woman what he wants and expects of her. Straight up. Sex is key to most men. A high-value man wants a wife. And that is why I chose Serena, because she was the most prepared out of the three to be a wife. My wife. Matthew, you are spot on.
To the HVM.
To the high volume.
Word.
Bro, I think this conversation has been very sound. I appreciate you for that.
And guys, don't forget, we had a crazy chick in the house.
Oh, nah. She isn't crazy. She was only triggered. She thinks men like me hate women.
Don, given the chance, she would have skinned you alive. God damn lucky she was taken out of the place, man.
Isn't it ironic that most women have a long list of things they want in a man? We agree and accept that. But when we hold them to the same standard, then there is a problem. Brothers, are they fair to us?
No.
Are they fair to us?
Try explaining it to that lady.
Honestly, guys, I don't hate women. I really adore them. Second men they need us. And we need them too.
You know what? This will make a nice content for your channel.
Who knows? Maybe I have been recording all this. Maybe it's all staged. You know?
As what? One of your documentaries for your channel?
Why not? We could call it men's view.
Yeah, that would be nice. Letting the ladies know why we think what we think and how we think.